from the Wilson Family Lights. Hope everybody's doing marvelously, and I'm assuming everybody's getting revved up for Halloween because we're getting close. Halloween Horror Nights will be starting up before we know it. So, 'tis the time of year to get some stuff done and ready for your display. So one of the things we're doing this year is I've introduced a new set of videos, a character I kind of came up with one of my phone apps, Captain Crackle Bones. I alluded to him on a post last month, and we're going to start doing the videos that we're going to use on our large video screen that we're going to have in this window this year, as our display is going to be centered around our driveway. I have a 3-car wide driveway, actually it's almost 4, that we're going to put all of our display stuff on each side, and it's going to take up one of the fronts of my second garage. We're not going to be here for part of the month of October. We're going up to Massachusetts to visit the family. We're going to Salem. We're going to Sturbridge Village. And we're going to do a few things while we're up there. I'm hoping to go to the S.K. Pierce Mansion and see if they're doing tours of that. I've been in it a couple of times. My wife actually got a private tour years ago, 12 years ago now probably, from Marion, who was the caretaker of the mansion at the time, who we're friends with. And we'll see what happens. But what we're going to do is I'm going to make a quick video that we're going to use in the display. So I use CapCut for all of my video editing for my various social channels I have, and for doing stuff with this. So what we've done is I've made up a background that is set up for 16 by 9, which gives you the wide view. So as you can see here, I've got this video that we've made up, which is a background with a haunted house. And what you're seeing in the middle right here, let me drop it down into the... All right, so now we've dropped it down into where we can make the modifications for the video itself. So as you can see, there's a large rectangle in the middle, which is where I'm going to drop the secondary videos. Now, one of the things we can do is we run this. It's got some background sound on it, which I'm not necessarily going to use for all of it, but the video, when I made this, I wanted to have something there. If you notice very faintly, some of the lights are flickering and the clouds are moving in the background. So this will go up into that window there with this secondary video we're going to put into it. So we've got it down into our time area. All you do is you just grab it and drop it in. And then we can make it as long as or short as we want. It's based on the length, which is a little bit over 10 seconds. Yeah. So what we're going to do is I'm going to drop in more. And that'll give us basically a continuing loop of this background video. Now, the video I'm going to drop in here is Captain Crackle Bones talking about blood orange gumdrops. So that's the video there.
I smell candy corn.
So again, what we're going to do is I'm going to grab this and drop it in here. So it plays. I'm going to have it stagger a little bit. So we'll drop that there. So now what you see is we can resize this and put it right into the middle of that rectangle. So now when this starts,
I
So what we're going to do is we're going to highlight Captain Crackle Bones video here. We're going to go up over into where you can make all your transformations and your settings. And we're going to go to animation, which is so it will either spin in or there's all kinds of different variations you can do here. So we can have it so it blows up. Can have it so it has a heart.
I smell.
Have it with whatever you decide that you like. We can have a skeleton that'll drop it. So over in this area, there's tons. You're gonna have to explore and see what you like for what you're doing. What I've done is I have some favorites that I've used already that I've kept. And to get a favorite, if you notice here, there's a little star. If you click on the star, it will then save it for later so you can just recall it and use it. So I'm gonna use this one here. Set that up perfectly. Now we're gonna go over to your zoom in and out, which is over here on the right-hand side. And I'm going to zoom out so I can have the whole project that's right in front of me. Then I'm going to add in another, and I'm going to add in another. Now, as you can see, it's too long for the Captain Crackle Bones video that I made. All you need to do is go over to the end of the last one you put in. You'll see you'll get the little arrows, and just drag it so it ends. Back up to Captain Crackle Bones. Now you'll notice it highlights whatever you're in that you're going to modify. So we're going to modify Captain Crackle Bones. Excuse me. Back up to your area where you make your changes. Go to animation, go to out. And these are all the different ones you can do that are out. You can have it tile, we can have it just disappear, have it so it sets up that it does like a lightning bolt, disappear into it. Again, for the out, there's equally as many as there are for the in. So again, I have a few that I like, so I'm going to just do one of those. Fades out. Perfect. So now when we start the video, this is what you get.
I smell candy corn. Who has candy corn with them?
Now, I've got the background music playing. What we can do is, again, highlight it, go up into your area where you make your changes again, go into audio, and I can mute it. Again, go in, mute it. Again, go in and mute it. Again, go in and mute it. And we'll go in and mute the last one. So now when it plays, all you're going to hear is the Captain Crackle Bones. Now you don't hear it. No background.
I smell candy corn. Who has candy corn with them? I'm coming out to get some. No, I can't have any? Well, that's no fair. That's okay. I think I have some blood orange gumdrops to have later anyways. Have a good night, trick or treat.
So that's a quick customized video you can make for your display to make it your own. You don't have to use stock videos and what have you that you can get from different websites and what have you. You can make your own. I actually will find things and edit things together and put bits and pieces of my own stuff to it and make videos that I synchronize my lights to. Now, the other thing we can do real quick too is, say you wanted to add in your own music. I have a computer-based synthesizer, and it does sampling and it does all kinds of stuff. So I'm doing a video series right now on the Wilson Family Lights about the 13 things you may not know about Halloween Horror Nights. And each episode actually has customized music that I write. I'll pull in different pieces to it. I'll put in what I want for sounds, and I make the music that we're using for that series. So say I wanted to take one of those and put it into one of these videos. So let me go in here. Let me go into my, and then, yeah, we'll do use now. Let me see. What am I going to use? We'll use this one. So I left click, drag, drop it. Okay. So now I want to put this in as background music. I'm going to mute Captain Crackle Bones and have it so it just plays my audio that I just put in. I'm going to go to the end. Again, you get your 2 arrows. And as you can see, the line sits right at the end of the video. Go down, highlight it. Excuse me, allergies killing me today. As you can see, now the audio is highlighted in white. Go up here to split, which is above your timeline. Click the 2, and it splits it. So basically what it just did is it cut that audio. Now go back. Now you've got audio you can play in the background. You can pick your own audio, whatever you want. One of the things I've talked about is copyright infringement. If you're not profiting from using the music in a display, there's no copyright infringement. There's a thing called fair usage, which all music is covered under. Copyright infringement comes into play when you're making money off of someone else's work, their content. We run a charity during our display, so we certainly do not fall into that because we're not making any money. But this is a song that I made on my computerized synthesizer I was just talking about that I've used for other videos. So now we've got 2 custom elements, technically 3, because I made the background. I found a picture online that I liked. You can make your own. This is where AI comes into it too. You write in a prompt that I want to have a spooky house that's got this and that. It'll make the image for you. It's your image. You're not copying anybody else's work. A lot of people moan and groan about AI and everything else, that it's cheating. Well, in what we're doing here, it's really not. Some people have artistic talent. I don't have that. One thing I cannot draw. I can play music. I can do lots of other things. I can't. They come out looking like something that a 3-year-old made. So I don't have that. But I know how to manipulate prompts, how to write things up so they'll come out the way I want it to. And I use AI to generate the backgrounds. That's kind of what I did with this image here. As you can see, it's got an AI stamp up the top. This one actually, it wasn't an image that I found online, now that I think about it. It was something I just wrote up a prompt for, and this is what they gave me. So now we've got our custom video, got our custom background, and now we've got some custom music. Now what we can do here too is I can go up into volume. We'll highlight it again, bring the volume down so you can just hear it. We'll bring it up a little more. You can just make it out. Now we'll go back into Captain Crackle Bones again. I've highlighted where you've got your white box around it, which means that that's what you're about to edit. Go up into audio and bring it back up. Now you'll hear a little bit of the background music with him.
I smell candy corn.
I don't really hear it that much, so you can go back over. Now you can use the slider, which is what I use to get into the general vicinity of what I want, and then you can fine tune it with your up and down arrows here.
Corn. Who has candy corn with them?
Let's bring it up a little more.
I'm coming out to get some.
Leave it like that.
No, I can't have any. Well, that's no fair. That's okay. I think I have some.
So now we've got a customized video that is specifically for your display, that makes your display stand out and unique. And it's got a custom video, it's got a custom background, and now it has custom background music. I mean, you can't get any more specialized than that, specifically for your display. You can do it for Christmas, Halloween, St. Patrick's Day. Heck, if you want to celebrate that the day ends in Y, you could make a video for it. So there again, this is unique to the Wilson family lights. So I know so again, this is now a unique video to the Wilson family lights. And we've got Captain Crackle Bones. He's going to be telling jokes. It's got to give a little bit of safety information for the kids. And, you know, just something new for this year. I've been doing this for 18 years, and every year I try to do something new. I make a few new props, which I've done the band this year. I'm going to make a control setup, and I'm customizing 2 of the big playhouses that kids have. Well, I have 3 that I've picked up over the years, and I'm going to customize 2 of them for this year's display. So, again, just try to come up with something new every year that sets each year apart from the last. So, all right, Brian here from the Wilson Family Lights. We appreciate you checking out all our stuff. We're on YouTube, we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on X. If you like what we're doing here, you like our Halloween Horror Nights content, you like our DIY videos, please like and comment. If you really like what we're doing, find us on our YouTube channel, Wilson Family Lights, and subscribe, as it will help us continue to bring this type of content to you. So, all right, my friends, take care. Hope everybody has a great evening, and we hope to see you in the fog.
I smell candy corn. Who has candy corn with them? I'm coming out to get some. No, I can't have any. Well, that's no fair. That's okay. I think I have some blood orange gumdrops to have later anyways. Have a good night, trick or treat.